Oh man, I'm scared of thunderstorms.
Raiden wins.
What's up, fellow collectors? Today I'm talking about the Mortal Kombat X Raiden action figure from Toys R Us. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. It says it right up in the top. He's kind of like this glow-in-the-dark, kind of translucent plastic. Looking really cool in the package. You got the Mortal Kombat Dragon logo in the background there. On the back here, you get to see what the generic Raiden figure looks like from Mezco. You know, this is pretty much the Series 1 Raiden. He has all the same accessories, but they're all just in that translucently yellow type of plastic. Now you also get a little biography about Raiden here, so if you want to read that, go ahead and pause the video. And then at the top it says age 17 and up, not a toy intended for children. So Mezco is really intending these figures to be for us collectors only, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and open this figure up and review it. Alright, I got this figure opened up and I didn't have any problems with the joints. I was a little concerned because with some of those clear plasticky figures, sometimes the joints are really brittle and they break very easily. As you can see in my Sub-Zero review that I posted, you know, his arm just snapped off right away. He had that clear translucent blue kind of, you know, plastic to him and it just snapped. I didn't have any problems like that with this guy, which is awesome. Let's talk about what he comes with first. He's got a bunch of accessories. You got his lightning hands that you can easily pop in and out. You get 2 of those. You get 2 of these open palm hands. And then you also get this lightning effect, which you can actually plug into one of his open palm hands, and that looks really good. And then you also get a removable hat, which, you know, this hat actually stays on his head very well. It just clips right in there, and, you know, it's not going to fall off. I know I have some of the Jaguars Raidens, and their hats just fall off all the time. You got to, like, sticky tack them down to make sure that they stay in the right place. The lightning effect easily plugs into his hand, and that looks really cool. Now the hands very easily pop in and out. I'm happy about that because I know a lot of the times when you try to exchange hands with figures, you know, you have the risk of breaking them, but Mezco has done a really great job of creating this system to where they easily pop in and out, and I don't really feel like anything's going to break on him when I do that. Now as far as articulation goes, he has all the same articulation as our normal Raiden would. Obviously it's the same sculpt, just different type of plastic that they use for the molding, and, you know, it looks very good, and you can get him into a lot of cool poses. Definitely a lot of cool articulation. I really like what Mezco is doing with this Mortal Kombat line. They're really just putting in a ton of detail work into everything, and then they're also giving you a lot of great articulation to where you can actually just do a lot of cool stuff with them. Me, I do animations, so it really helps out when these guys are packed full of articulation. And then they look good as well, so, you know, that's always a bonus. Now as far as detail goes, you can barely tell on the camera, but there is a lot of sculpting and detail work that went into the plastic molding of this figure. You could tell on his suit there, you got a bunch of, you know, scrolly type stuff, and then you got this rope here, you got his gauntlets, and then his shin guards. You know, it's really hard to tell on the camera, but it does look really nice. And you know, even though it's a clear plastic, they didn't really skip out on the detail. They really just, you know, still sculpted this guy really nicely so that way we can get a really cool looking figure. And, you know, now that I got it out of the box, I wasn't sure how much I'd really like this figure, but the more and more I see it, I actually really do enjoy this version of Raiden. You know, I'm not really big into the clear plastic type stuff, but now that I have it, you know, I actually really do enjoy it. Now, in case you were wondering, this guy glows in the dark like mad crazy. I mean, he just freaking glows and glows this bright green. This is probably the best glow-in-the-dark figure I've ever seen, you know, ever out of any action figure at all. Mezco really just nailed this down. This looks freaking awesome, man. You know, I think the lightning effects even look cooler with the glow-in-the-dark plastic. This is going to be a very awesome figure to put on your display because when you turn off the lights, you know, he's just obviously just going to glow and shine and stand out in your collection. Now here's a quick comparison between all 3 Raidens that we've seen. Obviously this is the original Mezco Raiden on the left, the newest PX Prime exclusive on the right with the kind of translucent lightning effect legs, and then this glow-in-the-dark version, which is a Toys R Us exclusive. I love all 3 of these Raidens, but you know what? Obviously, the original Raiden is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love that figure. It's an awesome figure. But these are really great as well. I think that these are really cool alternatives, you know, if you don't want to pick up just the regular version of Raiden. And this, if you like really unique kind of specialty items that would stand out in your collection, this is definitely something I would recommend picking up for your Mortal Kombat collection. Very, very awesome stuff. Mezco just really nailed this figure. So overall, I would totally recommend picking up this figure. This is a really cool figure, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. You know, the glow-in-the-dark effect just really blew me away when I turned off the lights and saw how bright it was glowing in the dark. You know, that was just awesome. And, you know, definitely recommend picking this up if you're a Mortal Kombat fan like me. You know, I pick up all the Mortal Kombat stuff, even like the old school figures, you know, I collect those. So I'm very, very happy to have this guy a part of my collection now, and I think he's really going to stand out, especially with the lights off. Check out my channel, guys. I got a ton of Mortal Kombat figure reviews on there. I also collect other figures as well, like Halo stuff. I love the Mega Blocks and the McFarlane action figures. I also do animations in all of my reviews. Make sure you subscribe because I come out with new videos every week, and I will see you guys all in my next video, and thank you all so much for watching.